What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning Andy, the Destroyer, Ruiz. Get this. Andy Ruiz mocks King Ortiz. He says King Kong, he's strong, southpaw, and clumsy. We'll see who will win. Wow. The Mexican-American Andy Ruiz Jr. is eager to return to the ring after a few months away from his big show. This time, he took the opportunity to warm up his next fight against Luis King Kong Ortiz. And in trying to explain why he chose the Cuban boxer over the other candidates, he let it be known that he doesn't want another defeat in his career. He says, "We wanted a tough opponent, and that's why we chose Luis Ortiz. He's strong, a southpaw, awkward, but we've got a long training camp and we'll be ready." Andy Ruiz told Boxing Scene. He said, "The main thing for me will be to stay busy. I'm not underestimating Luis Ortiz because he's coming to fight. He wants to be a world champion on September 4th. We will go head to head and see who's going to win," the boxer said. Bars. Now, him saying that's about Ortiz, this is kind of, Ortiz is kind of clumsy, but him saying it, I think he's just trying to, brew the fight up a little bit. Honestly, I would like to see more of a, trash talk, more of, some insight, some feedback from both fighters on how they feel, to pump it up a little bit. I mean, it will be on pay-per-view Sunday, and I'm wondering why not Saturday. You know what I mean? It would be different if they were in Australia, right? But they're not. They're right here in the US of A. And for Luis Ortiz, I feel he's just too old. He didn't look good. I mean, I hope he had a bad night against Charles Martin. And I hope he can make better performances than he did against Charles Martin. However, if he's not, if that is how he fights due to his age and deterioration of himself, well, we're going to see Andy Ruiz pick him apart. And as you guys heard me say on my live stream, I don't like cherry picks, because cherry picks to me is a fighter that's picking someone less than him in order to inflict damage without taking it in return. By that being said, I feel that that's a bully mentality. That's like the mind of a bully. Bullies bully people that they know that won't fight back. You know what I mean? And, him saying he's awkward, Ortiz is awkward. He is an awkward fighter, but then he's also a very dangerous counterpuncher. He's not as awkward as Dillian White. That's why I would like to see those guys fight. Bars. Why? Because they commit to a lot of wild looping shots. They waste a lot of energy. I see Luis Ortiz and Wilder, and Luis Ortiz threw a lot of punches on the inside that he missed, and the way he was swinging, it was just kind of like, and I'm like, wow, what are you swinging at? Godzilla? You're King Kong? You're swinging at Godzilla? Well, I guess Deontay Wilder was Godzilla, and Godzilla won that night. But it surprises me to hear Andy Ruiz talk smack about Luis Ortiz and how awkward he is, and I think it's a best bet to say that Andy Ruiz is going to have a pretty good victory. That's if Ortiz comes in anywhere like he was against Charles Martin, because him going down by a jab, that shows me that his punch resistance is gone. It's shot. And that happens to a lot of fighters, especially when you get hit with big, huge shots and you get knocked out. Now, the thing is, he wasn't knocked out cold, but he was knocked out to the point where, wow. And then you have to take in account that he's older. So you're getting hit while you're older. That inflicts more pain on you. That's why it's never good for someone that retired, then they come back in the ring after years of being retired, because their body is essentially trying to heal through what they went through before, however long that career they had was. If it was 10, 15 years, 20 years, and then they decided to come back. Ask Joe Louis about that, the Brown Bomber, and that was a sad day for boxing, I might add. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Andy Ruiz sprinkling a little trash talk when talking about Luis Ortiz, calling him awkward and clumsy. How about old? Tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.